YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit your post notification bell to get any future videos that we post. Alright, so let's get right into it. As y'all can see by the title, baby, this is a story time. And let me tell you, I have been stressing for months. So we're just gonna start at the beginning. Let's get right into this video. All right, so I have text messages here, which I'll be, posting right here. So I'm not gonna say his name in this video, so I'm gonna call him Bob. All right, so Bob is my mechanic. Was my mechanic. So Bob was supposed to be fixing my van. I have a 2008 Honda Odyssey touring model, and my engine, well, let me step back a little bit. It cut off on me while I was driving it. At first, it wasn't an engine issue. It was the I want to say he said it was the timing belt. Cool. So got the timing belt and all that stuff to get it fixed or whatever, and he went deeper into the issue. Come to find out, I needed the engine. All right, boom. So this is all going on in December. It cut off on me in November, but December is when he actually got my vehicle on his lot at his shop. I had to have it towed to his shop. So I towed the car to his shop on November the 14th. I'm sorry, December the 14th. I was dropping my vehicle off at his shop or whatever, and I told him that I would pay him the money. Okay? Everybody know life happens. Life happens. It took me 2 months to get my coins together. Took me 2 months, y'all. December, I dropped the van off December 14th, so it took me from December the 14th to February. I want to say it was like February. I know it was in February. So February, it was like maybe the middle of February is when I had got all my money together to give him to fix my van. I gave this man over $1,000 to fix my van, y'all. Okay, cool. Went and bought a whole new vehicle. It was a 2012 Chevy Equinox. Got that vehicle. It was cool. We was riding around doing what we needed to be done while our van was in the shop. No biggie, right? Wrong. So as the months go by, I'm texting this man and asking for updates on the engine. So I'm getting all these excuses, same excuses. I'm going to have it done by this day, or I'm going to have it done by this day. Oh, come back in 2 weeks, I'll have it done. Never had it done. So I started to get a little agitated, but he had to find an engine, which I offered to get an engine from AutoZone. I was going to order a brand new engine from AutoZone, but he told me not to. He said it'd be better to get a used engine for this vehicle. So I was like, okay, cool. Save me some money. Yeah, okay. So months go by. This man does not communicate. This man, when you go by his shop, it's the same excuse every time. Oh, this happened because of this, or this happened because of that, or this one burnt up in a fire, or this one did this, and this was the wrong size, didn't fit. Same excuses. All right. So months later, I started to get really irritated with him because it was just the same excuses. So I would go by the shop and, put a little force behind my voice, let him know that I wasn't playing around, that I needed my vehicle. School's coming around. This is August, around August. School's coming around. I'm expecting my van to be done. You hear me? I'm expecting my van to be finished to where I can do what I got to do. Me and my husband had to do our school shopping right here in this house. We had to sit here and school shop. We got all their school supplies, all their clothes, all their shoes, book bags, everything they needed for school right here in this house because we had no transportation to get to where we needed to go because he wanted to take his precious time to fix my van. So I'm texting and calling this man. I'm texting him and calling him, what's up? What's the update? Oh, he don't want to keep calling, giving me the same answer. What? First of all, I'm a customer. Now, if you want to keep me satisfied, I want to update, whether it's the same update or not, as long as I'm hearing something from you. He done got to the point where he wanted to ignore my phone calls, y'all. So I would call this man. I have called this man, text this man back to back to back. I will put the text here so you can see. I have text back to back to back. Hey, what's the update on the van? Hey, what's the update on the van? Hey, what's the update on the van? No response, y'all. No response. So I sent him messages behind messages about this vehicle. Never cursed this man out. Never used a high tone level of voice with this man. I've always been patient. I'm tired of being patient, y'all. Tired of being patient. So come the month of November. This month, y'all. This month, November. So my kids had just got out of school. And I was getting ready to sit down and do their, help them with their homework or whatever. And my friend texted me and said, did that guy move? Because his parking lot is empty and your van is gone. What? My van is what? So in my mind, I'm thinking somebody stole my van. So I was like, all right, can you come pick me up and take me by there real quick? She was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. Got to the shop. The shop was exactly what she said. The shop was empty. There was no cars there. One car was left on that lot. My van was missing. All the other vehicles that was there was missing. The inside of the shop was empty. His sign on top of the shop was gone. And I'm like, this man moved his entire shop and didn't notify me or tell me anything. So what I did is I went to the police station. And I told them what the issues that I had going on with him and that he moved and he took my vehicle and didn't notify me that he took my vehicle. So I started to put out a stolen vehicle report on him. She said I couldn't do it at the police station. She told me I had to go to the courthouse and do it and I had to pay fees and all that stuff. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't do it because at the time I didn't have the money to pay the courthouse the fees to file a report against him. So I had asked my friend, I was like, hey, can you take me one more place? Just one more place. And I was like, can you just take me by his house? He stayed right down the street from me. She was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. So went to hit on his street and I was like, I hope he's home. I hope he's there because I really need to talk to him and get this off my chest. So when we pulled around the corner, of course, his truck was in the yard. I was like, thank you, because I didn't know where he went or anything. I don't know if he moved from his house and moved from the shop and just disappeared or what. I didn't know. But luckily he was there. So we pulled up into the driveway. I got out and I knocked on the door. His wife answers the door. And I was like, hey, how you doing? Is your husband home? And she was like, yeah, he's right here. And he was like, come in. And she was like, you can come in. So I went in the house. I stepped in. I didn't go no further than the threshold. I stepped over the threshold, and that's where I stood the entire time. I never moved from that door. So as soon as I step in the house, I asked him straight up. I said, "Where is my damn van?" Oh, oh, I had to move it to a different shop, and you couldn't pick up the phone and tell me that. Couldn't pick up the phone and call me and let me know something. Oh, I didn't want nobody in my business. First of all, that van is my business. I bought that van. I paid my van off. My van is paid off, y'all. My van is paid off. No payments. That is mine. How is that not my business? First of all, you moving my property, first of all, without letting me know nothing. So the conversation escalated. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. The conversation escalated. I got loud. He got loud. Okay, we just gonna get loud up in here. So we're arguing back and forth. Um, at this point, I'm cursing him out. Remember, I said I never cursed this man out, and I never raised my voice at this man. This was the straw. Okay, this was the last straw. I cursed him straight out, y'all. I cursed him straight out. I let him know what was on my mind, y'all. Oof, woosah, because it's just yo. But after everything escalated, we got what he said out. I got what I said out. I told him to give me my property back and give me my money back. He agreed. I was like, okay, cool. After he get my money back, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want you to even look at another car that I get. Period. So after the conversation was done, me and his wife went outside. So went outside and she was telling me that, he lost his shop and all this other stuff. And she was basically on my side, y'all. She was on my side. She agreed. I mean, well, I can't say agreed, but she knew where I was coming from. This man has no communication with his customers whatsoever. If I can rate his shop 0 stars, y'all, -5 stars, I could do that. But of course, I can't. But if I could rate his shop or service, customer service, all that stuff, if I could rate it, it would be a -5 for me. I do not recommend him to nobody. Period. But yeah, she was telling me, she was like, I get where you coming from. She was like, I can hear the hurt in your voice. Y'all, I went through depression. I have been in this house for an entire, almost a year. December the 14th will be a year that I have been without a vehicle, without being able to get up and go when I want to go. The truck that we had got lasted us a month, not even that, maybe a month and a half before it broke down. I told him to come pick it up, take it back. I don't want it. So we have been stuck in this house, not being able to go where we want to go. I haven't been able to. If anybody know me, I like to travel. I like to go places. I like to take my kids out. We don't like to just stay in house. I'm not a homebody. I don't like to be a homebody. I don't want to be a homebody. I want to go out and I want to just enjoy life. You feel me? You feel me? But yes, um, this is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever been through. I've never been through nothing like this. If you're gonna be a mechanic, you need to be a good mechanic. You need to contact your customers on a daily basis, especially if you're keeping a vehicle longer than a month or longer than 2 weeks. You feel me? Call, let somebody know something. Don't just have them sitting in the dark thinking, okay, is he working on my van, or did he find an engine yet, or did he do this yet, or did he do that yet? Like, don't leave me in the dark. Let me know something. Period. But yeah, y'all, that is my story time for today. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it's sad that we had to go through this. But like I said, to the mechanics, all the mechanics out there, to all the good mechanics out there, keep up the good work. But to all the mechanics that sit on their ass all damn day like Bob do, You ain't shit. Period. But yeah, y'all, this is the end of my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And we will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.